Hello YouTubers, and welcome to Saber's Lair. This video is a response to Cutlerylover's "What ammo do you use for home defense?" Before I get into the types of ammo, I kind of want to give you an orientation of my house and my living situation. First of all, my house sits in a northwest, or excuse me, a north to south direction. On 20 acres of land, with the first 2 acres of land being towards the front where the house sits, and it's kind of rectangular shape. So to the east of me, we have a neighbor that lives about 1/8 of a mile away, with an orchard in between our properties. To the north, I have a neighbor that's probably over 1/2 a mile away. To the west of me, those neighbors are probably over 1/2 a mile away, maybe 3/4 of a mile away. And where my house sits, in between my house and where I could see their house, there's a shop on my side, and a shed and a shop and stuff on their side, with a big field in between us. I do have another person that lives on the property. He lives behind us, probably about 80 yards away, and that is my closest neighbor. Where the concern comes from is that this is a foster home, and we have residents that live here, and 4 of them have rooms that are upstairs, and 1 of them has a room downstairs. And that room is actually, from where I'm sitting, to kind of ahead of me to the left. My bedroom is about behind that wall, more to the right. And in between those 2 rooms, there's a bathroom with a closet, and also in the hallway right in front of her door is a closet. To the right of her door, if you're facing her door, her bed sits basically behind the closet within the bathroom, and so I don't concern myself too much with accidentally shooting her and harming her, because if it was the middle of the night, it'd be unlikely, and I don't suspect that anybody would try to break in here during the day. Also, I live on the suburbs of town in a farming community, so it's very country-like here. So for home defense, we actually have 3 firearms here that we use for that purpose. One is a Mossberg 500A 12-gauge shotgun. One is a Taurus 85 Ultralight 38 Special, and the other is a Taurus Pro 24/7 Compact DS. And for those firearms, I use the following. This is a double-aught buck from Hornady Critical Defense. It's a 2 3/4 inch shell with 8 pellets. They come 10 to a box. I have 4 in the magazine tube and 6 on a side saddle. Here is PMC Starfire 38 Special Plus P in 125 grain. You know, we need a revolver for reliability. It's nice to have that. And over here, for the Taurus and 45 ACP, I have 165 grain Hydroshock, which I'm going to do a video on this, probably following this one. I feel that the shotgun is probably my first line of defense. You know, I feel pretty comfortable shooting that in the house if somebody were to try to break in, whereas the 45 would be backup just in case, if I even grabbed it, to be honest with you. I don't think that anybody's going to get hurt within the house other than the people who try to break in here. Should it come to that. I do have some alarms on my doors, and I would hope that the racking of a shotgun would be enough to scare somebody off, and if not, well, then we have a whole new situation in hand, and this is very close quarters. Probably the longest distance I would actually have to take a shot at somebody would be from 10 feet, maybe 15 feet. And I don't think that the spread of the shells at that distance of the BBs, the pellets, would be enough to concern myself with over-penetration or anything like that in the house. So there you have it. That is what I use for my home defense. Thanks for watching, and Jeff, thanks for the great videos. You're one of the few people on YouTube that I actually pay attention to, and really like a lot of what you have to say in your videos. So keep up the good work.